Welcome to today's edition of Three Insights in about 3 minutes. And today we have with us Sarah Ehrnschwender. She's the Director of Marketing at Tier 1 Performance, which has 240 employees nationwide. We've been talking about what the challenges are here in this COVID-19 environment. And Sarah, tell us what you've learned about marketing during COVID-19.
Yeah, the biggest thing is this idea of not over investing in things that have a short lifespan.
Give me an example of that.
I think the first thing is we're always people first in our approach. And so when you're looking at all of the inputs and what you need to do, there's a lot of projects and we just had so many areas of opportunity. So it was looking at, okay, where can we have the most impact? And how can we make this manageable? So it really became what we ended up doing was how do we time box our investment into these areas? So
tell me time boxing. I'm not really familiar with that. Tell me exactly what that means and how did that help you keep you from not over investing in things that have a short lifespan?
Yeah, I'll give you an example. So re-entry is a huge need for folks right now. And we see an opportunity to help organizations think about that. But we know that once individuals are back in the workplace, that's not an ongoing thing that we'll think about. So we said, you know what, let's put a number of hours to this. Let's not let perfection get in the way of progress. We'll put this amount of effort and then we'll provide that as a service and something that can be helpful to our audience.
So there's a cap on the amount of investment into whatever it is that you're trying to develop, which is always helpful because, as marketers, we see, we could do it this way. And now I only have this much time or this much labor. I got to just get it done.
That's exactly the way that we've been approaching it. So there are to be very clear, for these short-term areas of impact.
If you're identifying things that are short-term, then that means you're also identifying things as long-term. So how do you find that balance between the two?
Yeah, so when we think about, again, using COVID-19 as sort of the backdrop, there are things that we've had to do in terms of pivoting to online or virtual working, learning, gathering situations. Maybe the part that is long-term is how do you create adaptability? So if we end up with a future where we're coming into the workplace, we're leaving, how do we create adaptable workforces? So that's something that we see has a long-term strategy and we can align with that. So what are the pieces that as we create resources in the short term that play into that broader, longer-term conversation and need?
I just find that simple statements can be so meaningful. Don't overinvest in things that have a short lifespan. That is so true, not just in marketing. That's a life principle. So thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you not only giving us some marketing insight, but some life insight today on this edition of 3. Thanks so much.